Well, Corey, you got hot there at the end with a birdie of 15, and you closed out with 3 straight birdies. What was the reason? Is there one, or you just felt it?
Yeah, I don't really know the reason. Wanted to take advantage of 15, the par 5. I had given myself good looks, made one on 10, had good look on 11, 12, 13, 14, wasn't able to convert. So stay patient. It was like, keep giving myself chances. I'll get one to go, and was able to get a bunch to go at the end.
Well, what's the reason for the low scores today? Because, Seth birdied 7 in a row to start the second 9. Hideki's red hot. You played with Peter, who was on fire. Is there a reason?
I guess these guys are good, but the course is playing, as simple as it can, I guess, with being really receptive into the greens. The wind was down a little bit today. It was still kind of there on a few holes to help you out. Some of the longer holes, typically play downwind and still get some short shots in. But yeah, I think just the lower breeze and the great conditions. The greens are rolling really nicely, and they're pretty receptive. As
for your game, though, you have to be really pleased. At least from my perspective, iron play is spot on.
Yeah, iron play was great. And missed it a few drives today. So try and tidy that up going into the weekend. But iron play felt great. I was giving myself good birdie looks every time got an iron in my hand pretty much, and that definitely felt good.
And I like the putt at 17. It was like a Shaquille O'Neal breaking the backboard. That was going in with pace.
Yeah, it was a little bit up the hill, and it's someone trying to hit putts to make them, and that was one. It was a green lighter, pretty much not much break up the hill, and hit that really solid. That was it was nice to see that go in the middle.
So talk about the weekend now, because obviously you got to keep the hammer down.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel good about my game. Just kind of stick to the process, keep hitting good iron shots, give myself as many birdie looks as I can. Anything can happen. I stayed patient out there today. Didn't really have it going, and 5 under the last 4. So that can happen out here.
Way to go! See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Corey.
Do you ever get bored out there?
Not here. Not anywhere really. No. It's if you get bored, you just look around, and it's pretty cool.
I get bored. I'm just kidding. What was your best shot coming in on that 500 to the last 4?
Probably putt. If I count a putt, eagle putt on 15 up the hill from pretty good distance. Kind of got that kick started.
Where's the pin? Back?
Pin on 15 was like middle left, so it was kind of in the front right. It was pretty straight up the hill, but it was probably 50 feet away, so nice to see that go in.
Did you, and this is kind of the theme has been expectations this week, because no one seems to have any, because it's January the 3rd or whatever day it is. What about you, Corey?
Yeah, my expectations are to, play well every day, but I was trying to come here with the mindset of, getting myself in the mix and get off to a little better start than I did last year. I was kind of stuck in neutral for the first few months of the 24 season, so how important it is to get off to a good start, and I was motivated to kind of try and put the pedal down from the get-go.
Why were you stuck in the mud last year, do you think?
Not really sure. Just was, just didn't really have all parts of my game working each week. Would hit it really well and not convert, or wouldn't hit it great and then would save myself with a short game, but was just kind of middle of the pack for the first few months.
When you look back to last year, is it at all easier this year not to have so many things hanging over your head? I know good play takes care of everything.
Yeah,
you guys got pounded with President's Cup, with Olympics, and
I felt like I did a pretty good job of keeping those out of my mind and just focused on playing golf. But yeah, definitely this year, those events aren't on the calendar, so just try and play well each week and have some fun.
What's the main goal now that those aren't out there for you to chase?
Getting back in the winner's circle here on tour. Trying to get myself in the mix as much as possible. Make it to East Lake, get a chance to win the FedEx Cup.
Any equipment changes since last season?
The Ping G440 driver put in play back in December, about a month ago. First, I used it at the Grant Thornton in Naples, and using it here as well, and a 3-wood as well. Other than that, same setup.
It's supposed to be pretty good.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's I was joking with everyone and asked how I like it. It tightens the dispersion, which my dispersion wasn't wasn't too crazy before. So it's been solid. Feels really good and looks good.
Do you have any vices, Corey?
Not really. Just go with the flow.
What's your? Let me ask you. What's your big splurge?
I don't know. We're pretty simple. I mean, I'm fortunate to be able to have nice things, but
You're not really obsessed with that stuff.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I bought a car a couple years ago. That was probably a big splurge, but I don't know. Pretty.
What was the car?
Pretty tame. RS7 Audi.
Had you been thinking about it for a while? Was it?
I had wanted one. It was a pipe dream mostly, and one came available, so I was able to get it. But not really. I mean, we have built a nice home in Canada. Just try and do as many nice things for the family as I can. That's pretty much it.
What's I going to tell you? Did you know Xander Schauffele only has one car, and it's a 2016 Camry?
Yeah, I think he may have a new one now, but that was
so.
All right. Oh, yeah, he drives around some nice rentals then, maybe, I don't know, but he I mean, I'm not quite at that level, but never go crazy.
What did you have before you came on tour? Did you have the one car that you put a ton of miles on?
I had him. Never really had one for that long. Had a Mazda 3 hatchback when I was in college, and then got a Jeep Grand Cherokee when I turned pro. So none of them really. I never really did the mini tour drive across the country situation, so none of them really got pounded with the miles. Just a few trips back and forth from Canada and Florida.
It's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I no longer make that drive. I'll splurge for a flight now. It's a long time in the car.
Some quality time after the President's Cup in Canada?
We actually went back to Florida right after the President's Cup, and had a little boy about a month after, end of October. So was able to spend a month home with the family, and had our son Tate, and been able to more or less spend the last couple months with him. And we've been mostly in Florida with Canada for a few days at Christmas. So, yeah. Number two, yeah. He's wearing us out, but it's nice that Mom's taking control this week, and happy to be out here.
We're kind of wearing you out right now. Why don't you go get lunch?
What happened on 9?
On 9? I just made an uncommitted swing on the tee, and I had a funny situation. So my ball was in the long grass, and it was actually embedded in the long grass. So I had the official there and was trying to get relief from the embedded ball, and wasn't entitled to that because I didn't really have a shot, which I didn't really have a shot. If my ball wasn't plugged, it would have been taken unplayable. Could have argued maybe that I could have swung, but so I took an unplayable lie, and then the shot link tower was in my way, so got it to drop, was on the cart path, took relief from that. But it just set up by a poor drive. Gave myself a par putt, but wasn't able to convert it.
All right.
So.
Thanks, Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
Have a good